and welcome. Out there goes an M1 working a service to Burnley. So hello and welcome to some bus spotting. The first for this channel. Today we're at Accrington. And it's very early morning. So we'll be seeing 464, the Red Express, Burnley Bus Company, Blackburn Bus Company, Rosso's, and even National Express. There's a few cancellations for 6As, but that's not going to bother me because all I want to see is the National Express. So, with all that intro being done with, let's see what will turn up here. At Accrington Bus Station. Oh yeah, we'll also see the trains. Well, here we have the arrival of a Blackburn Bus Company bus that's not in service, so I have no clue where it's come from. It's probably come from Blackburn, I would guess. But it appears to be running a different service. It's not run by the Blackburn Bus Company, so we'll just see what service it's going to run. I think it might be running the 464. Never mind, it's running the X41 Red Express to Manchester. Well, the party now is going to be Unit 513 in the Burnley Bus Company livery, working an X41 Red Express service to Manchester via Ramsbottom. And I'll see that when it really comes on now, which it is now. There's Unit 513 working the X41 Red Express service to Manchester. As arrived in behind me is Unit 250 with the terminating M1 mainline service from Burnley. Hopefully we'll see the National Express. There's Unit 513 in the background, bound for Manchester. Here we have a terminating service. It's a 6. I can't see the number. But however, it is working a terminating service from Blackburn and will run a 6. Possibly to Blackburn. Whenever it comes back around. And behind me has arrived a 464 service from Rochdale whilst that other bus was coming in. There's a terminating 464 service from Rochdale. I have no clue what service it will run. It's already going. It's Unit 281. What service might it be running then? It's going to a depot of some sort. Well, up on the viaduct there is going to be a northern service led by a Class 156. Working a service from Headbolts Lane to Blackburn. As there is a Stagecoach Gold livery 59. It's 15239 working service to Blackburn. On the rear of this is a Class 150. That's one variant. That's off to Blackburn. And the 59 is double decker. And also what arrived in secretly is a 7 with a terminating service from Blackburn. Going to work a service to Blackburn via Great Harwood. All departing now is going to be a 7 service from here to Accrington, worked by 222 I shouldn't have moved. As departing now is going to be a 464 service bound for Rochdale. In the form of 286. All getting ready to depart now is going to be a 6 service bound for Blackburn, and it's off. Worked by Unit 231. All departing now is going to be a Northern Class 156, working the service from Preston to Cone. Next up for that will be Holcote. Arriving now is going to be a terminating 15 service, working a service from Clitheroe. And the numbers of those buses aren't stated on the side, so I'll have to use a website to find them. So the number of the 15 bus was 16. And I'll have something coming around this corner in a moment. And it's going to be a Northern Class 195, working the service from York to Blackpool North. Now if you're wondering why aren't you getting the numbers of these, I can hardly see them as is. I don't think I'm going to be able to see the numbers of these, so that's why I'm not going to get the numbers for you. Arriving in now is a terminating 464 service from Rochdale.
What is that?
National Express 540. Departing now is going to be a 59 bound for Preston, I think that said. On 5329, I think that's the number of it, but I can't see. Sporting its Stagecoach Gold livery. As there is a terminating 6 from Blackburn arriving in. Unit number I have no clue. So arriving in now is going to be a terminating 464 service from Rochdale. Two 464s. This one's 286. Just caught me off guard there. It's a Northern Class 195 working the service from Blackpool North to York. Next up for that will be Burnley Manchester Road. Out goes Unit 16 working the 15th service to Clitheroe. A little bit of a minibus they are. Well departed now is going to be a 464 service bound for Rochdale 281.
I grew up on Mont Street, and we used to play on that field when we were teenagers.
And another 464 is departing, that's 286. No, it's just going to a different stand, never mind. False alarm, guys. But I do know what is down departing. It's going to be an M1 mainline service bound for Burnley. Worked by Unit 250. National Express yet to turn up. Well, that 6 has now moved from stand 2 and it's now in stand 3. It's going to be working the service to Blackburn. All departing now is going to be a bus. Believe it or not, it's actually 7 working the service to Blackburn. No, it's actually a 6. And the 6A is departed bound for Blackburn via Ross and Twistle as well. So 2 buses basically doing the same route. Oh, it's come back in. Arriving in now is going to be a Northern Class 150, working a service from Cone to Preston. There's a 6A returning. That's going to be off to Blackburn. Arriving in now is Unit 252 working a M1 mainline service from Burnley. Well, the mainline's just going to go off and park in the depot. In the meantime, in comes Unit 279, the terminating 464 service from Rochdale. Where's 279? Just going to go off to a little bit of a depot, as it's no longer in service. As I'll keep it rolling as in comes Unit 1870 with an X41 service from Manchester. There goes an X41 Red Express service, not in service, so it's in Red Express livery. There's another one not in service there. They're just going to go off to a little depot bit. There's Unit 252 working, and M1 to Burnley is going to do something as 1869 arrives in and work its own service. On the party now is the 150 and 156 combination working a service from Blackburn to Headbolts Lane, and next stop for that will be, you guessed it, Rosegrove. Party now is a 6A service bound for Russell Twistle. It's 229. And that northern service was the last of the trains that you'll see. I shouldn't have even paused the recording, as right after I paused, Unit 229 decided I'm going to go now. More people are now turning up for the National Express service, which I haven't a clue where it is. Or at least I think it's the National Express. Party now is a 464 bound for Rochdale. That caught me well off guard, and I have no idea what the number was on that. Oh, and there's a 7 bound for Blackburn via Great Harwood. It's 226. In there is a 6, the terminating service from Blackburn. And arrived in now is D6, working a service bound for Blackburn. On the point now is an X41 Red Express, the X41 Red Express, sorry. Working a service bound for Manchester. This has a 464 service from Rochdale. It's currently 10:40 and we're still awaiting the arrival of the National Express. And there's the Red Express. A different type of express. It's the Red Express, not the National Express. Behind the pole. And there's a 464 with a terminating service from Rochdale. It's 282. And it's gone as well. Well, here's the return of 252. It's going to come in, and now it's going to take on passengers.
The steam train went past us yesterday. We only had one carriage, but yeah.
And that's then going to work off to Burnley. So departing now is a 464 service bound for Rochdale. 279. And there's the 6A just going off to the stand 3 where it will get passengers. As the long awaited arrival of the National Express 540 is now happening. This is working a service from Burnley to London. That's working from Burnley to London. Departing now is Unit 252, working the M1 mainline service bound for Burnley. There's the M1 mainline back for Burnley. That's off to Burnley as passengers are now getting loaded onto the National Express 540 service, which is going to London from Burnley, owned by Robinsons. Looks £2.90. I'm going to keep it rolling because it says due to depart for the 6A service, which is going off to Blackburn. Now I'm going to pause. We are moving spot in the triangular bus station. All departing now is the 6A service, worked by Unit 225. It is bound for Blackburn via Oswaldtwistle. All the passengers now are on the National Express service. The driver's now fitting all the luggage into the luggage compartments. And now the driver is going to close all the luggage compartment doors as the National Express gets ready for departure. This is a perfect thumbnail. So I'm getting ready to depart now. It's going to be the National Express 540 service, bound for London from Burnley. Whenever it's going. I'm trying to trigger the automatic door. Nah, it won't trigger. Departing now is the National Express service from Burnley to London. So I've come outside now to see the again departure of the National Express bus from Burnley to London. And that will next call in Blackburn. And catching me off guard without me noticing is a 7 from Blackburn. Arriving in now is an M1 mainline service with a terminating service from Burnley. And I'll go and find the number in a minute. And this is Unit 268. And there's 268. And there's actually another service coming in. It's 287 for 464 from Rochdale. And we have another service, a stagecoach service coming in as well. So as this 464 lets all its passengers off, and then we'll eventually go somewhere magical called a depot, then come back and get some passengers and take them all the way to Rochdale. And as that one goes to a depot, well, other than that, as this bus is about to go to a depot, and there's another bus coming, Well, there's a 59 coming. There's a 59 arriving in a Stagecoach Gold livery, letting some pedestrians cross over the road. 15246 it is. As that arrives in and will eventually unload passengers, I shall see you all later. Goodbye, guys.